Greetings far and near. I'm Avraham Levitt. I work with Torah Codes for 20-some years now. Recently, in recent years, Ephraim Reutman and Chaim Meir Pollock have helped me with many things. I'm going to show you a medley of the work from all three of us and also from Professor Rips. Some of it is years old, some of it is hours old, and it all fits together in an amazing, amazing way. Okay, I'm going to start with sharing my screen if this works. Let's try. All right. Let's make this bigger. Slideshow. All right. So my main website is ycodes.com. This is this is the starting slide here. The mountain in green and Hashem in yellow. There are 4 mountains that were previously found by Ephraim Reutman on my website. Incredible findings. That's actually the older website. That's where the findings are. 4 mountains that prove the codes in a most amazing way. And the series we're going to see today is a continuation of that with many more surprises. I call this Journeys and Signposts because every time we go on a new tangent, I'll call it, we find amazing new journeys, amazing new signposts. So here we go. The mountain of Hashem. This is the best place in Torah where these 2 words occur in parallel. And they occur in the verse, then the very verse where Avraham is sacrificing Yitzhak, his son, and he's just found out that there's a ram that he can use in place of his son. He doesn't have to sacrifice his son after all. So he gives a name to this mountain, and it's right here in this verse where this code is. It says, "And I will." And Avraham named the place. He named this place Hashem is seen. Hashem is seen. And it's also known as the mountain of Hashem, which is the original ELS. ELS in green and yellow. So the mountain of Hashem is occurring right where it should occur in the entire Torah. That's already phenomenal by itself. Okay. Now, what is the continuation? I will be one of God's names. And a continuation is always very strong because there's only one place to put a continuation as opposed to thousands of places in the surrounding area. Okay, I will be, and look at this. Chaim Meir discovered every 3 letters going backwards forms actually the same words, and we'll see it here. These letters form the same words because if you look at these 4 letters, it's the same as the bottom ELS on the left. I will be. And if you look at these 4, it's the same as the top ELS on the left, Hashem. So to have these things repeating right in the same place is actually, again, phenomenal. And what happens next? We look at the actual letters, every 3 letters, so we can form the new smaller grid from the larger grid. Same letters, same order of the letters. And actually, I was looking at it, and I thought, let's try this other arrangement, which is the same letters again, the same order, but you can flip the red line from one side to the other. So when you flip it to the left side, like it is here, the other words come out more clearly. The blue word, or sorry, the vertical is was, is, will, I will be. Was, is, I will be. that's immediately bringing our memory back to this years old result, which I found because of Professor Ripp's code that I will show in a few moments. This one is all about was, is, and will be in an extremely compact area, which there's no escaping. It's the most compact area that you could possibly place all of these letters and have so many repetitions of was, is, or will be. At least I think so. I haven't been able to configure anything more compact. Someday I'll try to prove it. Okay, but in any case, look at what happens diagonally. On the top right, we have two hays. Next to that, we have a palindrome, vuv, vav, yud, vav. Under that, we have 4 hays in a row. Under that, 3 yuds in a row. Under that, 2 hays in a row. And then the ayin is not highlighted. It doesn't fit the pattern, but the rest is not by accident. Okay, and look, we can also look the other way, and there's an amazing symmetry there as well. The hays on the ends, upper left and bottom right, and the vav yud next to the hays, and the 3 hays after that, everything is symmetrical in this way. Okay, so let's look again. So this is from Professor Ripp's. This is the one that I was looking for. I was trying to duplicate his result by, and I found this one instead. Okay, but this one is a 4x4, which is incredible. And within Professor Ripp's, in the middle 9 squares, 9 letters, you can see it's a 3x3 with the same kind of phenomenon, because you have diagonally a perfect symmetry in both directions. So not only that, this thing started with just Professor Ripp's looking for Hashem, my God, in blue and red in the middle. And after he found that, the best place in Torah for that expression, these other words appeared right next to it in the adjacent columns. Was, is, and will be. So that's why this thing is an immediate trigger. Our memory was immediately triggered when we saw the early result that I showed you, was, is, and I will be. So here is was, is, and will be. And they have the same. So, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look again at the original result from today, or from very recently, and expanded upon this morning. We have the was, is, and I will be in tan and blue and red on the right. And let's fill in the other letters. As soon as I started doing that, I saw this echo of the fire, horizontally and vertically. Okay, interesting. Let's continue and see what else is here. Look at this symmetry, because look, every diagonal except for one, this one, is symmetrical, including the shin on the upper right with the shin on the bottom left. So, and this is in addition to the already interesting ELSs that we're forming. We have this physical pattern of letters being arranged symmetrically, diagonally. So this is not something that a person could come up with, even if they were trying to do it. I don't believe it's possible. Okay. And when I say I don't believe, it's backed by years of math as well. So it's much stronger than I don't believe it. Okay. What more can I say? This was a rushed attempt to show this progress since it's hours old. Don't don't pass it up. Don't dismiss this. Think about it. Look at it a few times. There's something here. The Torah is trying to tell us something. The Torah is trying to tell us who wrote the Torah. And there's a lot of messages here, but I can't get into it at the moment. Just look at this and try to figure out how this could possibly have been an accident. And look at 100 other results on my website, and you will conclude. If you're patient and careful, you'll conclude the right conclusion. And ultimately, there's hope here because there's meaning in the universe. There's order in the universe. And have a great day.